lips have better uses.
Leave me alone. I come from an honorable family. My mother was clever, planned my life carefully. She preached modesty as the greatest virtue. When I was a little girl, she would send people away who spoke of things that a child should not hear. When she gave me a new book, the pages she thought were not appropriate would be ripped out. The Bible was always an option. I could read as much of that as I wanted. But the Bible often left me confused. I had no one to ask about my confusion. When the spring came that year, my whole world changed. I felt there were two of me, and then I would melt and become one again. It was so different. I would catch fire and then be freezing. That was the year a young man came to stay with us. When Mother wasn't around, he would say strange and funny things, and I never knew what to say to him. So I would just laugh. He was very handsome. My mother would put us together in our parlor. I never minded. Very soon after he came, we decided to lie together between the sheets rather than sitting in chairs. And it gave me great pleasure. Much more than just talking to him. I never understood why I was denied this great pleasure and allowed the smaller pleasure of just talking. And it became our secret world. And I became an ocean, fell deeper and deeper into this secret world. I realized that all men fused into one, and all I wanted was the opposite of me, a man. And it became my nature. I couldn't help it. And then one day, he found out about my Dionysusm. And he came to me and his arm squeezed my neck so tight I thought surely I would die. I was frozen with fear. And suddenly he let go and laughed and shouted. I almost did a stupid thing. And he came to me and held me close to him, my stomach pressing against his face. And he whispered, You keep your dresses pretty. They'll wear out soon enough. I don't want to spoil your fun so soon in your life. It's the only thing you truly have. And then he went out the door and ran down the street. And I was scared, confused. Well, that night I was drowning in the feeling of the sunset. My only sanity is through feeling, to feel everything. My peace was broken by a roaring crowd. And from the center of this crowd came a scream! And they carried a basket and he was inside of it. His black curls shiny wet. He had drowned himself. And I felt the moon start to glow. I had to cry. Most people work 6 days and pray on the 7th. They celebrate birthdays and New Year's. That means nothing to me. I have no dates. I have no important times. No, nothing feels right anymore. The overwhelming sense I have is a broken feeling of want. A current of fire that can't be quenched. feel that what is important is pleasure. And people find pleasure in many things. The body, holy images, wine, flowers. The senses feel pleasure. No one should ask if it's right or wrong.
Let me collect your beauty into my arms and envelop you completely.
You see my pain with your lips, Danton.
My only wish is that I could engulf you like the air. Feel your entire body at once. Breathe my coolness into your lungs. Pulsate within you like an ocean wave. A wave of passion and fury.
Hey! Oh, I need a good laugh. Yes, a good laugh.
Why?
All the sights that you see in the streets.
And?
Well, out in the street there were these two dogs. A huge mastiff and a slender poodle. And they were having a go at each other.
What does that to do with anything?
Well, it was such an educating moment that I couldn't help but to laugh. And there were these girls watching from their windows. They ought to be more careful than just sitting and watching. Ideas fly up and perch themselves all over the observer. As Jean and I inspected each house in the red light world today, looking for revolution in the flesh. But all we found were nuns. Nuns of the revolution! Jean is giving penance to one of them right now. And for his own penance, he'll have to fast for a month. Well, then here we have two of our very own high priestesses of the revolution.
Good day, Miss Rosalie.
Oh, it's been so long since we had the pleasure.
I miss you, Rose.
I'm busy night and day.
My, aren't your hips the loveliest sight to see?
I improve every day.
What is the difference between a modern Adonis and an ancient one?
Dear Rosalie, you are the beauty which can only be seen by not seeing it.
You bore me. I would have to be a cow to satisfy you.
Well, I apologize, my sweet. No need to be angry.
Listen, a modern Adonis is not killed by bull, but by sow. Therefore, he receives his fatal blow in his private parts instead of his thigh. And from his pools of blood, no roses bloomed, but pockets of poison burst out.
Lacroix, come here. Dear Rosalie has blended with time. Her legs have matured, but her head has become a spinning cobra.
Two citizens of the revolution, both of them work in a hospital. Well, that is their own bodies.
Our ears burn with your sweet words.
You should have more manners.
Danton come from the Jacobin.
Oh, Lacroix, is that what's been eating you up?
They read a petition which made them revel in the massacres already done, and begging for more. Lejeune cried out and said that the two heroes of the revolution, Marat and Chalet, would not be burned in effigy. He's become a new hero to the children of the street since he survived the terror of the Committee of Public Safety.
What about Robespierre?
He wrapped the tribunal around his finger. He said that virtue must and will rule through terror. Robespierre gives me a pain in the ass.
His little speeches helped saw the planks for the guillotine.
And Camille screamed out, as if he were possessed, perhaps with the spirits of the dead that he slaughtered.
The people will follow the excitement they exuded.
I've come from the general meeting. I spoke directly to Robespierre. I demanded that he explain. He just looked as if I had insulted him. He kept repeating duty before all, and that he would give all up, family, friends, and self, before he would degrade the revolution.
We should thank Lejeune. He's made them show their hand. Now we know who the true followers of Robespierre are.
This gives us a clear view of who our enemies are. The Bertistes are all dead, yet they still look for lives to satisfy the people's hunger. They must keep the people on a tight leash, or they will hang the Committee for Public Safety. They need a leader whose head and hand is as heavy as theirs.
Yes, I know. This revolution turns on itself and devours our own sons. Still, I wonder, would they dare?
Danton, you are a dead saint, and this revolution has no use for a dead saint. The limbs of kings were thrown into the streets, the power of the church cast aside. Do you think that they would let live such a monument to the revolution, a leader to lead all people?
My name is the people.
You and I are moderates, along with Camille and Philippot. To those power-hungry, moderates are weak, and the weak must die. Robespierre sent a call to the moderates to choose death or his way.
Yes, you're right. Remember, the people are as a child that must break everything open just to see what's inside.
Robespierre says that we are vicious because we enjoy ourselves, and that the people are virtuous because they do not enjoy themselves. It seems that work dulls their organ of pleasure. They stay sober for lack of money. They stay away from the brothels because the poor man's food is cheese and herring, so that the lovely ladies are disgusted by their smell.
Yes! They hate all that gives pleasure, as a eunuch hates what he used to be.
They say that we are scoundrels and rogues and thieves. Danton, between you and I think that they're right. Robespierre and Jacobin will be virtuous, Saint-Just will write a novel, Barrera will sing a song, and they'll wrap the convention in a mantle of blood. I'll be a witness to it all.
You're a dreamer. They have no courage without my presence. They'll have none against me personally. This revolution is not over yet. They may still have a need for one like me. They'll hang me from the Bastille to win more battles.
But we have to act. I mean, we have to do something.
Just wait. We'll be shown which way to move. Just give it time.
When the way is shown, it will be too late. We will be lost.
So much of my precious time has already been wasted. Can't be worth all this trouble. Tomorrow, I will go to Robespierre.
That will definitely make him livid.
Well, that's when he can't keep his mouth shut. Then I will know his plan. So, good night, dear friend. I'll see you tomorrow. Marianne! Marianne!
Good night, Danton. The legs of a lady will be your final guillotine.